Today we gather to celebrate an extraordinary milestone in your loved one's career. The men and women standing in front of you are the airmen we will depend on to ensure this country never sees such a tragic day again. As these airmen head into a new way of life dedicated to service, they were successful in this program due to the leadership of outstanding military training instructors. I'd like to express my deepest admiration to the dedicated MTIs. You see, MTIs are not just instructors. They are inspirations lighting the path toward a future where we carry the values of integrity, service, and excellence. To the MTI teams from all graduating squadrons, tireless dedication, amazing leadership, and professional example have motivated and inspired each airman in your flight. You have made the Air Force better than ever. You took these individuals and transformed them into the outstanding teams of professional and reminded warfighters standing in formation today. Everyone, please join me in giving them a round of applause for their incredible work. Now, to the newest basic military training graduates. As you prepare for tomorrow's graduation parade and march down the ball line, I want to remind you that completing basic military training is the beginning of your service in the profession of arms. Over the past 7.5 weeks, you have journeyed through rigorous training that has tested your limits, challenged your resolve, and forged you into the capable airman you are today. When you first arrived, you were met with an array of new experiences: early mornings, relentless drills, and the constant demand to drive beyond what you thought possible. There were moments of doubt, fatigue, and perhaps even frustration. Yet, through every trial, you persevered. You faced physical challenges that pushed your strength and endurance to the limits. These physical tests were more than just movements. They were lessons of discipline and courage. Mentally, you encountered assessments that required you to adapt, to think on your feet, and to solve problems under pressure. And guess what, airmen? You conquered them. And it doesn't end there. The bonds you have formed with your teams are another testament to your journey. You have worked together, supported each other, and learned the true meaning of teamwork. You demonstrated that success is not just about individual achievement, but also about the strength and support of those around you. As you look back on these 7.5 weeks, remember these experiences have prepared you not just for the next phase of your training, but for a lifetime of service and commitment. You have proven yourselves through devotion, hard work, and a steadfast spirit. Congratulations on reaching this significant milestone, and thank you for your service to our country. Your commitment has set a high standard for those who follow in your footsteps. One team.
At this time, we would like to take this opportunity to recognize basic military training's most outstanding performer. Someone who demonstrated their ability to successfully navigate all assessments, tested their physical abilities and academic aptitude, and adaptability to the military environment through multiple progress checks. This graduate has surpassed all others in the challenges of training and has earned the distinction of being the top graduate of this class. The top graduate is from the 320th Training Squadron, Flight 635, Airman Shelby C. Nobuhara. This graduate is from Mapleton, Utah, and joined the Air Force to become an aerospace medical apprentice. In the stands cheering is Airman Nobuhara's father, Lawrence, mother, Jana, and sisters, Samantha and Ashley. Airman Nobuhara's recruiter is Technical Sergeant Augustine Delau from the 353rd Recruiting Squadron, San Diego, California. Please stand as a sign of unity as our top graduate leads us through the Airman's Creed. Instructors, place your flights at attention. Instructors, place your flights at ease. This morning, we honor our heritage of military customs and traditions as we welcome our newest airmen into the ranks of the Air Force. There are two purposes for this morning's retreat ceremony. The retreat ceremony is a solemn event conducted at every United States military installation around the globe. It signifies the end of the official duty day, and today is symbolic of the end of training for our graduates. But more importantly, it is to pay respect to our nation's flag. When we offer our respect for our flag and to our national anthem, we have an opportunity to reflect on the democratic principles that have made our nation great. The meaning of freedom, dignity of the individual, the pursuit of happiness, and national unity all come to mind when you think of our flag. It is the symbol of our nation to the world. Military members have a special bond with the flag. These airmen are part of the flag's tradition because they symbolize the spirit and sacrifices of the military and dedication to the defense of this great nation and the principles it represents. When we salute the flag as it is lowered, we ask you to think. Think about the flag flying over Arlington and other national cemeteries. Think about the flag being carried into combat by the service members who preceded us. Think about the freedom Americans enjoy today, freedom without precedent in the history of the world. The men and women who stand before you today represent the projection of the strength behind our flag. Our flag detail consists of members from the 322nd Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Forrest Patton. Our commander of troops is Master Sergeant Mark Gayton. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the sounding of retreat and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. The flag stands for peace, honor, truth, justice, and freedom. In the armed forces of the United States, during the ceremony of retreat, the flag is lowered, folded in a triangle fold, and kept under watch throughout the night as a tribute to our nation's honored dead. The next morning, it is brought out at the ceremony of reveille. The flag has been torn to strips and used as bandages for wounded combatants on the battlefield. It has been placed in the trembling arms of a grieving parent at the grave of their fallen son or daughter. It is flown at half-staff to honor our military members. The flag has flown in every battle of every war for more than 200 years. It has flown at Valley Forge, Shiloh, and Gettysburg. It was there at San Juan Hill, the trenches of France, in the Argonne Forest, Anzio, Rome, and the beaches of Normandy. It was waved at Okinawa, Korea, Vietnam, Somalia, Kuwait, Iraq, and in Afghanistan. The flag has been burned, torn, and trampled on the streets of countries that America has helped set free. Yet, it remains invincible. Please remain standing for the playing and singing of the United States Air Force song. Congratulations on achieving this historic milestone that marks